Okay guys, so today I will tell you the stuff that I can make the render scenes and Countryball animation perfectly. So before I also watch some of the guys using my assets to create Countryball's last piece of animation, and they look not really nice because they use Eevee and stuff like that. Of course, I'm talking a little bit about myself because I'm all new by them, because nobody have been nearby, and that stuff sucks. Yeah, because that time I didn't know when I published this stuff here, I didn't know anything about cycles, and I didn't talk anything about cycles too. So that's my fault. So today I will tell you about how to work on it and create a scenes as piece of animation and super look like a piece of animation. And the first part is about the scenes, the render engine. So first thing you have to get into the render properties, and you have to change it from in the render cycle and render engine to cycles. The next thing is the mass samples, and the view part you can set it to 10, so because you just view it, you're not watching, you're not rendering it. But for the render, you have to be more than this stuff here. So I take about 13. But if you want, you can go on 37, 100. But for what the above 100 is for your animation is very small. If it big at piece of animation, bigger than this stuff, big as my animation I do like about Conquer Civil Wars, what I deleted and stuff like that, and Minecraft animation, I have to use the smaller samples, and also I have to use Eevee. And the next thing is about the properties that I use, and this will be more for the animation and also a part of animation too. So this is a scenes, and you have to use the different surface like you plus a new material, press new, and you can see the surface here. You have a lot of surface. The animation is for shiny. Uh, I mean, it's like a flash of light. Glossy is some next stuff like this, and particle is normal like this stuff at the floors. And to assign different stuff here, you the first thing you have to select the place that you want. Then you press this one that you want to draw to blend the coloring, and you press assign, and it will be the color that. But I want this to be glossy, so put like that. And you can see the glossy in Cycle Engine is actually cool, and it looks likely the same as the glass. But I don't want it to be a glass, so I must pull it small back so I can see a little bit of the red stuff of Canada inside. That's just all thanks for the leg pads to bounce so it can bouncing. But remember that if you want glasses and you have to go to cycles and do like this. But sometimes you can use it inside EV too. Okay, the next stuff is about this stuff here. So this a modifier, and likely all of the last previous tutorial when I'm up I already say about this, and I also changed a little bit about the glasses so it look cool now, like piece of animation, and also the frame by frame animation is cool too. Just and it's very hard to explain, and you have to discover it yourself. Also, duplicating frames is a nice idea to be same frames and like that stuff. Like this character, I have to put the same frames at here until it change. Yeah, and that you need to really discover it yourself. I have to spend a lot of time to discover it, and I have to take about 4 months to doing this. 4 months experience to doing this. So I hope you understand all. Yeah, it's very late for me. And of course, careful because maybe visual animation might be sent the assassin to assassinate anyone who copyrights his animation. Of course I didn't copyright, but I using his stuff, his working to be my animation. This stuff like this is actually using his work that he do last few years. I just watched him, and about later 4 months, start working, and finally 4 months after, it's this time I can create animation like this, and actually pros at what piece of animation do. The first animation do well, it's look like piece of animation where we publish uh, about later then today. I think about in the week because I already done all my exams, so I can do this easily and don't need too much. I guess it's about only few frames. Only few seconds because it's 1 minute. Yeah, because visual animation also like that. At least is this video only 6 minutes. Let's talk about all my performance experience. So thanks for watching and all of the people who subscribe to me. If you want, you can subscribe so I can make the next animation. And also, there on my second channels, um, not that on my second channel, that's my group channels with the Countryball. So you can subscribe to that channel so we can continue to create more contributors, not in 2D only, but in 3D too.